my past remain. And it's strange when I rearrange these puzzle pieces, the image does not change. This blurry picture doesn't get any clearer, despite my suspicions that you come nearer. Then I find it's just as I feared. I was grasping again at smoke and mirrors. No matter how I strain to wipe them away from this glass, the stains of my past remain. Seldom have I ever felt so small as standing beside your shadow on the wall. Will I follow it down the hall just to realize you were never there at all? No matter how I strain to wipe them away from this glass, the stains of my past remain. Seldom have I ever felt so small as standing beside your shadow on the wall. Will I follow it down the hall just to realize you were never there at all? This blurry picture never gets any clearer, and I can't tell if it's smoke or tears. Still I hope against hope that you'll come near. Is there no end to smoke and mirrors?
Thanks, Amanda, for playing at Wooden Nickel today. We really appreciate it.
Sure, thanks for having me. It was fun.
Great. First of all, why don't you tell me a little bit about how you found your voice and when you picked up a guitar for the first time and got started in this?
Yeah, I started singing when I was really little. I don't even know. I've been singing as long as I can remember. I always figure that my formative experience in really learning to sing was in my church choir as like a kid. I picked up the guitar when I was about 12, 13, so 9, 10 years now. That's how long I've been playing the guitar. Grew up listening to different kinds of music, like a lot of country music as a kid, living in rural Ohio, and then moved onto, like, discovered, I guess, when I was in middle school or something, like pop music, and then rock music, and then folk, and all of these other things that I also really enjoy. So I think that what I've come up with has become an amalgamation of kind of all of those different influences as well.
Let's talk a little bit about your album that you got out. Could you tell me the title, tell me a little bit about the music? I'm assuming you wrote everything on it, and maybe tell us the process you went through in composing those songs and everything.
Yeah. The album is called Today Comes With Its Own Set of Problems. It's a line from track 5, I think. The song's called Morning. And wrote it probably between 2005 and 2007. Wrote all the songs on it. There are 10 of them. And recorded them from like August until I think late October or November of '07, and then released it first in digital stores, actually, in like the spring, April or something. And then on CD, it took a little longer to get the CDs made.
Sure. Why don't you tell me about how you go about writing a song, or what would you say your style is like, or what influences you when you write a song?
It really, really varies. Definitely, however I'm feeling at the time, whatever I'm thinking about. I mean, a lot of it, pretty obviously, is about relationships and that kind of stuff. Thinking about relationships or being lonely or anything like that. So those feelings definitely play a role. As for, I don't really have a general process. Sometimes the words and music come together, sometimes they come separately. One comes first, the other comes first. I never really know how it's going to go until it does.
Okay. And where can people see you perform live?
Well, I generally play usually Firefly Coffee House, The Grind Coffee House, usually both of those places about once a month. And then today was my first time playing out here at Wood and Nickel.
All right.
So
well, we appreciate
maybe
it.
come back sometime. But
Okay. And if people want to get a hold of you on the web, what's the best way to do that?
my website is www.amandadreher.com, which is my last name. It's not spelt like it sounds, so it's Amanda, Amanda, Dreher, Dreher.com.
Okay. And a couple other questions. I understand that you've picked up the mandolin recently. You might want to tell me a little bit about that.
Oh yeah, last September, I think I finally bought a mandolin with money I won at a talent contest playing a song. So yeah, I was working at a music store and just was picking up mandolins off the wall and playing. And I just kind of taught myself that way.
Is that something you're planning on integrating into your music in the future? Maybe?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
There's mandolin on one of the songs in the CD, and there's a lovely little mandolin solo. So.
And could you tell me a little? When I've listened to the CD, you obviously have some background vocals and some other musicians. You want to tell me a little bit about them and what they did for you?
Yeah, absolutely. I do some of the background vocals. Anything you hear that's like sounds like me, it is. But then my sister chipped in on one of the songs. All the male vocals as well as the electric guitars are done by Heath West, and the drums are his brother Brock. And the bass is his father Rod. They're an extremely talented family. Heath was also the recording engineer on the project and produced it.
Okay.
So, yeah, amazing guys.
Good. I saw on your website, you do a little painting too, or you have done
I
painting?
do.
Okay.
I paint. It's also very relaxing.
Yeah. And is this something you've done for a long time? Is it just that you're really into art, different types of art?
Yeah, I'm just that creative nuts type.
Okay. All right, Amanda, that's good for today. Once again, thank you for playing at Wood Nickel, and good luck with everything in the future.
Thanks.
Okay.